Hey there guys, welcome back to the 5-9 channel, and we are back with Goku's team building video. Of course, we have Super Saiyan Goku GT to discuss, talk about what teams would he be best on, what units to run him with, and of course with me today to discuss this, we have Saito again. Say hello.
It's good. Doing.
We're doing ASMR today?
Oh no, I'm just playing. Yeah, what's good?
Hey, let's go. Of course, battle to become the strongest. Super Saiyan Goku GT. Of course, he leads Super Saiyan, Super Saiyans? Whoa, where am I going with that? GT Heroes and Goku's family. I just read Super Saiyan and that's what I did. I literally just straight lined into that. But GT Heroes and Goku family is what he leads. 170 for GT Heroes, and of course Goku's family is 150. Super attack is greatly raises attack and raises defense for 1 turn, causes immense damage to enemy and greatly lowers defense. Passive is very similar to Vegeta's, attack and defense 180 and 120 respectively, randomly changes key spheres of a certain type to rainbow, and plus an additional attack 20% when performing a super attack per key sphere obtained, plus an additional defense 50% per GT Heroes category ally attacking in the same turn. Of course, his active skill, again, you'll never see it, but we may as well talk about it. Can be activated while after performing 4 or more super attacks in a battle, and massively raises attack temporarily and causes ultimate damage to the enemy. His link skills are Golden Warrior, Super Saiyan, Saiyan Lineage, Kamehameha, GT, Prepared for Battle, and Fierce Battle. Saito, your first thoughts looking at him, or if you have him already, how did you find him? Of course, having this unit now been released on JP and Global both.
Well, I do not have the unit. I'm still working on that. I will have them. Second,
all right.
I feel like the unit, same thing with Vegeta, except you have a little bit more to work with. Best team you can run them on, GT Heroes. Another team you can run him on that just won't die, Kamehameha. He fits on a multitude of categories. Super Saiyan, Pure Saiyans. All these teams work with him, and he shares a multitude of links. He's good and versatile with all of them, also being an orb changer. Does he do better than the Vegeta to me? If I were to put them side by side, put them on like they worst teams, I think the Vegeta outputs better than them, but the Goku is no slouch. Okay?
Yep.
He runs GT Heroes Goku family. Him running as lead for Goku family, I probably wouldn't do. I'll probably still go with like the Super Saiyan for Goku. I think he still has the better leader skill, but they share a multitude of links. If I'm not mistaken, they share Prepare for Battle. They share Fierce Battle. Super Saiyan. I don't think they share Saiyan 4, but
no, they do not share Saiyan Roar. They share Kamehameha.
They share Kamehameha as well. So, the Goku has a lot more to work with. So, I would think the Goku will be lit.
I completely agree with whatever you've stated there. Of course, I think his best linking partner will probably be either the Super Saiyan for Goku or obviously the other dual Dokkan Fest lead and Vegeta, of course. I personally think Goku might be a better option because, you know, this Goku, while he is fantastic, the Super Saiyan 4 Goku that is, they do get a lot of key when you're, you know, picking up those orbs, the AGL and Rainbow Key Spheres, and obviously this Super Saiyan Goku, and of course the Vegeta for LR Super Saiyan for Vegeta, both being a Rainbow Orb Changers. I think they're great linking partners and great partners in general with that Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Of course, like you mentioned, GT Heroes is probably his best team. You're probably going to want to run a sort of like Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Goku on one rotation, and then maybe a Vegeta and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta on the other rotation. Obviously, Saito also mentioned another great rotation in the Vegeta video we did, which was running Goku and Vegeta on the same rotation, and then the Super Saiyan 4s on another rotation with the banner units, of course, in there. Obviously, you said Kamehameha. Do you have any ideas on what you would run for the Kamehameha team, Saito?
Oh, for Kamehameha? Oh, man. Well, definitely, I will probably run Gohan lead. I'll definitely run the Goku himself. Probably, if I was on JP, I'll run the Goten and the Trunks. Maybe, I probably wouldn't bring UI Goku. I'll bring something like Vegito, someone I can just off-rotate and don't really care about. I'll probably bring UI Goku, and what would be a pretty decent support? Probably the free-to-play Gohan and Goku, the tech one.
That's not bad of an option. I mean, of course, you could also consider bringing Master Roshi. The only issue with Master Roshi, of course, is he only he doesn't necessarily do amazingly with his link set, right? He's only got Kamehameha that he shares with, right? even though he supports Turtle School category allies, right? So a bit of an iffy there. And speaking of Turtle School, that is another category this Goku is on, right? And I think this category has potential as well, in my opinion. When it gets its official leader, we don't know what it's gonna be. I personally think it might be a joint forces lead of like, or when I say joint forces lead, it's probably gonna be like a Master Roshi, Krillin, and Goku card that leads Turtle School, right?
Yeah.
So they're assuming that is the leader. You're gonna be assuming the links aren't gonna be the best for that unit. So we kind of have to put that unit on like an off rotation if you want to make this guy the star of the Turtle School team, right? You're gonna bring in units like Super Saiyan for the AGL Super Saiyan 4 Goku. You're gonna bring in the GT Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3 Gokus. So, and this is obviously to build off the GT Heroes passive that he has, right? The part of the passive where he gets a lot of defense. Because the one thing that, of course, Vegeta has over Goku is that once he gets his key spheres, that's his defense obtained, right?
Yeah.
Whereas this Goku doesn't get any defense on his on each key sphere he obtains. It's just straight up attack. The defense he gets is based on per GT Heroes category ally. So if you're in a long event and you don't have a GT Heroes on the rotation, well, that's death, right?
Oh.
So yeah, it's gonna be a bit of an iffy one, depending on what you think about Turtle School. It is gonna be an iffy one to bring him on, even with a potential future leader. This is still to be determined. I think obviously as the roster and category expands, you know, once we get more GT Goku characters, maybe as well, maybe more like a new full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Maybe a new Super Saiyan 2 GT Goku, base form Goku. There's a lot more potential there, right? So Turtle School, we kind of have to put that on the side. Now, Goku's family. Saido, what do you think about Goku's family?
That's just it's just not fair. It's not fair at all.
There's too many.
It's too saturated. It's just too good. You might as well just say, hey man, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, new unit Gohan. You won't need nothing else. I'm just playing. But yeah, Goku's family, multitude of links. It's just too solid, and it's still one of the best teams in the game. Even though you're not getting the best out of the Goku's there just to do the Goku things, while the rest of the team carries it with its defense
100%.
and its attack that it's not getting the best of its ability because it's not being ran on its proper category.
Agreed. The one thing we will also say about it, though, however, is that because of that, because if you run him on Goku's family, you've got a lot more options than, say, Vegeta's family has with GT characters, right? GT Heroes for Vegeta's family has, you know, Bra, you've got the GT Trunks, and then Vegeta himself. There hasn't been a very good GT Trunks in recent times that's a standalone GT Trunks outside of the AGL one that we got Dokkan Awakened 2 years ago, right? During the 4-year anniversary. Obviously, the Goten and Trunks that's just come out now is a combination of Goten and Trunks. They are not on either Goku's family or Vegeta's family. They're their own thing, even though they support both. But then you have Bra, who's still solid to this day, although kind of relies on the Peppy Gal's team or
dodge,
units around her. Yeah, exactly, because of her dodge. But Goku's family has a lot more going for it, right? You've got the Super Saiyan 4 Gokus. You've got the plethora of like Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3 Gokus. And then of course you have B-Pan as well. You've got potentially you've got the Goten Gohan. Yeah, the GT Goten Gohan as well. So for Goku's family, you can actually kind of build a mixture of what is a Goku's family and GT Heroes very well, actually, assuming you want to make this Goku your main star, right? So again, go ahead. What were we gonna add?
Now I'm really looking at the category now. Even though I'm not running this on GT Heroes, I think this team is doing it's always been this way, that Goku families just is way better than Vegeta's family. It just has so much more to work with.
Yeah, it has variety.
It has so much variety. The team actually is too good when I think about it. Because all you need to do is make sure you have a GT unit on rotation. You're going to guarantee have at least 1 or 2 on rotation. The LR itself being ran as lead. You have it there. You're getting its passive, and then the rotation alone. As long as that Goku's getting his orbs, the team just stomps.
Yeah, 100% agree with you on that one. Another thing we have to add, we're talking about this AGL Super Saiyan 4 Goku a lot. we have to also acknowledge the fact that the EZAs for the SSJ4s, the second year anniversary SSJ4s, that is STR SSJ4 Goku and AGL SSJ4 Vegeta, got announced on JP and have officially been announced for global just a couple of hours ago after they, for some reason, left it out in the news when reset happened, right? So that's also something to consider. How are they going to make this STR SSJ4 Goku? Are they going to give him the defense he needs, right? If they give him the defense it needs, of course, same name update. You can run both SSJ4s on the team, right? Maybe have, like, say, a rotation of one SSJ4 Goku and this Goku, and then another rotation of the other SSJ4 and this Goku, right? What do you think about that, Saito?
It all varies and depends on what they actually do with the EZA. Like you said, we're hoping that if they're going to really give the card some justice, back in the past, it was a powerhouse, but its defense wasn't there. It got stomped on by almost anything and everything compared to the Vegeta, who was also a powerhouse and had defense. If they were to give this card defense, or at least raise attacking defense on super attack, that'll just greatly just put the card forward, or even make it a stacking card. They don't make it a stacking card. But if this card gets defense on top of its brand new damage due to its EZA, this card will be deadly.
We have to remember that I always forget this because you take so much time to build it up, right? But on his super attack, he gives himself 30% defense for 6 turns. So he effectively, if you consistently super with him, right, you're getting 180% defense by the time you're fully stacked up, right?
Yeah.
Which is really solid. Now, it depends on how they're going to change that. Are they going to make that defense 30% infinitely? Like, just 30% defense per super attack? Imagine that happens, right? That would be kind of broken, I must admit. But I assume they'll leave that as it is and give him a start of turn defense as well, which would make him insane, in my opinion, right? Yeah. Overall, I think this Goku has a lot of teams to work with. But at the same time, you know, he's got so much variety that he'll be fine on every team. But, of course, he also is on 2 or 3 teams, I should say, that we didn't really acknowledge. Pure Saiyan, Super Saiyans, and Giant Ape Power. What do you think about those teams? Do you have any insights on what you would consider would be best for him there, or if he would be best to be run on there even?
Between Giant Ape Power and Pure Saiyans, I would probably say... I'll probably go with Pure Saiyans. Giant Ape, because when I think of Giant Ape Power, of course, we have the Gogeta, you have the Super Saiyan 4s, you have the Heroes units, and things like that. And some of those Heroes units, believe it or not, they don't share like a ton of links with that Goku, so they'll only be benefiting themselves. But when it comes to Pure Saiyans, you know, is Vegeta or Goku saturated. You can build it either or. And they have a plethora of more GT units that can be ran on the team due to it being Pure Saiyans. So I would think Pure Saiyans would probably be the best team for them out of those two. It
just comes down to when we get a new leader for Pure Saiyans as well, right? Because right now, if we look at it, we have only a Super Saiyan Vegeta and the Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta, the old one, the AGL.
Still waiting for that easy.
It's going to be interesting. Oh yeah, we should have gotten that easy last in the anniversary, to be honest, over Goku and Frieza, but you know, we can't change that now. But I agree with you, Pure Saiyans. I think Giant Ape Power still has potential, like I've mentioned, even with GT Heroes. You know, it's the same situation. I think, you know, with them adding potentially more or easing some of the old units, you know, full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku, SJ3 Goku that goes Giant Ape and stuff like that. I think we could see some huge bolstered teams there once that happens, of course. And Super Saiyans, again, it's kind of like, I would say Super Saiyans is great because you're gonna have a lot of units linking, you know, Super Saiyan, Golden Warrior, common links, right? And then you have Prepared for Battle, Fierce Battle, very common links in Super Saiyan as well. So Super Saiyans is really not that bad. I think the best thing to do in Super Saiyans, in my opinion, is if you have the Goku and Vegeta, just pair them together, right? So really not much to add on there. But yeah, that's all with Goku. What do you think about him now that we've built some team, Saito? Anything you want to add on as final thoughts, potentially?
We need more GT Hero units if that's going to be... See, the thing is, GT Heroes has so much potential, but it would have just been an overall GT leader. The entire category expands and gives the team exactly what it needs. But
I agree.
If the team has promise, the team is good, but it could be better.
I 100% agree with you on that one. But yeah, it's just a matter of like maybe this year we'll finally get. I genuinely believe this is the start of them going into like a GT territory alongside this whole movies theme they're doing, right?
They try to step into the Grand Tour. Let me. Oh wait.
Bro, I'm ready to step into the Grand Tour when they start coming out. But yeah, we'll see what they do. Of course, we still have a part 2 LR to come as well. We don't know if that's going to be a GT boss lead or if it's going to be something like a new pan or something, which I don't think is impossible in my opinion. I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about it a bit, you know, just thinking, you know, like it's not necessarily out of the realm of possibility them doing something GT Heroes related instead of doing a GT boss unit, right? Hey, if they want to do a transforming metal dildo as well, I'll take it, to be honest.
Legend,
but yeah,
Shenron, like anything, just give it.
I genuinely believe it'll be something Black Star Dragon Ball or Baby Saga related, purely because the whole theme is that, right? From what we can gather, at least based on the missions, the IDBH stage and stuff like that, right? It's just Vegeta going Super Saiyan 4 didn't necessarily happen in that arc, so they kind of had to just shoehorn him in anyways. But yeah, let us know in the comment section down below what teams would you run this Goku on and how would you build your teams as well. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video and subscribe for more Dokkan content. From Saito and I, we will see you guys next time. Peace out, everybody.
Bye-bye.